Hello Knight here, welcome back to my Roma Surrectum 2 campaign, playing as the Roman Republic. We're kind of not, I was going to say we're in the middle of the Roman Civil War, but the Civil War's been going for quite a long time now, and we obviously don't know when it's going to end. We're still actually getting armies propagating on our own territory, which is not so good. So obviously the script is still running and producing these armies. We've been intercepted just north of Thessalonica, or rather northeast of Thessalonica. This guy here, Quintus, has decided to try and stop us coming into the sort of the northern route towards Thessalonica. We're pushing our way across the bridge here. We've got some more, another legion here. Decent troops. We're going to fight this, of course. We've got no choice. We've got time to prepare for the battle. So it'll just be a standard fight. This is all part of the fight back. We did own all of this territory. It was part of the Roman Republic, but we had to give it up. We had to make a strategic withdrawal when the revolt in Greece started. We already had too many external threats. We had the boy and the Sarmatians, who were really about to give us a kicking, to be honest. I think we were going to lose some of our territories.
Await my orders!
So we're actually fine here looking at this. I can't see that there's any problem at all. The fact that they're going to intercept us or ambush us doesn't really make any difference to us. And we've got a more interesting sort of army here actually looking at this. Yeah, we've got some guys.
Guard position! Units!
He didn't have any he didn't have any horsemen, so we're not really worried about him causing us a problem. Move up, use the arrows to do as much damage as possible. Put the slingers over here. These guys. Okay, looking good. Send this guy round to the rear. And boom. Let's go for it. There's his troops. That's what these guys here. Mercenaries, get rid of them because they're expensive. I really want that unit to just go. In fact, all these guys, we're going to send them in. We'll get them pinned and then we'll try and use our guys against them. Charge, guys. Let's run away. They didn't really run, did they, at all, the slingers? And they're routing. Now these guys, in theory, should just throw their pilar. Okay, well, this is going okay. Where's the slingers? They're actually back. Victory, sir. Well, that's interesting. They think that. don't really want heavy pikemen chasing light troops, because it's not a good idea. Let's get the bowmen up. Those in. You can bring the general in actually as well. I wouldn't normally, but these troops are quite light, relatively light. So we need some cav to try and pull them down. Let's get the general over there, take them out.
The enemy general flees!
He certainly
Press
does.
forward so the spirit of his army is broken too!
This is all done, I think. The cavalry after these guys.
The gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear and now they flee!
Okay, that's good. Glad about that. Let's see if we can get rid of these guys. 13 of them left. So they don't seem particularly fast actually. They're gone, I think, those guys.
Oh!
Okay, we lost a cohort, they lost 3. Pretty good. Pretty good result. Okay, so things are moving on. We're moving towards Thessalonica. That's our ultimate aim. Take the city of Thessalonica in this episode. Then regroup. There, we've got to fight the cities down towards the western coast of Greece. This guy can now move in, I think. We were intending to move him to here.
Forward!
I think.
Orders!
Yeah, we can come right the way round and attack the city, which I think is what we're going to do. Although we don't have much. We don't have reserves, do we, here? Scipio.
Orders!
Perhaps we should use Scipio.
General!
Then move him out.
General!
Let's try and get Scipio back involved in the battles.
Onward!
Can't get him involved. He'll have to join this army, I think. I need to. Do we need this fortress? I'm sure that we do. But what should we put in there? Let's put this guy in there, just to keep that fortress going. I need to leave a unit in here, I think. Maybe this guy. Gosh, we can't actually get across until we force this bridge through.
Imperator! Orders!
Well, I think we just got to go for it.
Orders! Attack!
Wow, it's actually saying it's only 2 to 1. That's better. I think we need to do that. Let's do that. Force our way with the other army across the bridge, and that should release the troops to come and attack the city. They're actually in Pella. We actually have the Lithobos that we need to move across the bridge. to attack the city, so it's fairly essential. Okay, yeah, I think that's what we've got to do, thinking about it.
I am known as something of a philosopher.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Await my order! Victoria!
A bit of a mixed bag here.
Units! Units! Guard position!
He will definitely be on the hill. I think we need to be here. Like I said before, I'm not that keen on archers being in skirmish range, simply because they spend most of the time running backwards and forwards and not actually firing. I've done it again, I've missed out this guy.
Battle group!
Okay, I think I'm okay now. We've got another legion coming on to help us. Let's go for this. It's probably going to be right
The
at the top.
reinforcements have arrived! This is hopeful news indeed!
They're right behind us though, reinforcements, so they're not particularly hopeful. I mean, they'll help, but they're not going to be that much use. It's just going to obviously sit on the hill here. Let's try and see if we can get these guys to take part in the battle and not run away. They might decide to run away, you see, it's possible. Don't know why he went into that. Let's move him over to this left flank, I think. At the moment he's just moving about, so that's good for us. Let's move these guys here, the bowmen. Let's fast forward. Triple speed to get into position. It's either early morning or early evening, I would say, looking at the daylight. Quite a lot of troops. I didn't actually check them, I don't think, did I? Got to watch the army that's coming up, because it's owned by the AI. It's liable to just literally run on as fast as possible and attack. You know, the general first, possibly. Let's hit this flank with all my troops. This looks like a heavy infantry unit. Yep. Yeah, let's hit those guys. And hit these guys, these are the heavy infantry unit. I think we maybe need to move a little bit closer. So we're in Pilar range. You look behind. Oh gosh, that's interesting. Look. Moonlight. Just moonlight. We've got the whole of that legion coming on behind us. So we need to do this quite quickly. Is it like anti-Signani? Some more heavy infantry. So there's maybe 3 or 4 cohorts of heavy infantry. The rest are Signani. This should work out okay. Well, they're getting their Pilar in, which is a bit unfortunate for us. Luckily they're hitting our light troops, their skirmish troops. Well, these guys are not coming very fast, are they? the arrows are going in flying in there. Actually, you can see. Unfortunately, he's getting a lot of hits on my light troops, which are basically being eliminated. But whilst that's going on, the bowmen are firing at his troops. Not that I can say, it's honestly having a bigger attack. Perhaps we'll attack the anti-Signani. Keep hitting them. Maybe we'll push forward with our... They're actually in range now, so we need to move up, I think. Yeah, totally within Pilar range. General up. So the only thing that's good is that these guys are pretty cheap and cheerful. These guys are really the guys who do the business. So these ones taking the hits, taking the Pilar, reacting as Pilar fodder. Let's run after that 120 unit and see if we can charge in. These guys on the flank. But he's not actually hitting. He's running into the heavy infantry, so that's not quite so such a good idea. Okay, the AI is just, as we said, just going absolutely hell for leather, and it's going to attack like mad. If we go here, our guys will move forward as well. We're going to win, but it's not going to be a really clumsy victory because the AI is just like stealing our thunder, going crazy. This will be fine. They're routing now. Yeah, over on this flank it wasn't too good, was it? I think we were suffering a bit here. And these are quite fast moving, these guys, the anti-Signani, so we'll try and get them after these Sagittarium. General unit. Okay, this is going okay now. We won't catch those guys too fast. We don't have any cavalry either. We'll send a general after them. Possible. Wow, that's a massive charge. Let's keep the arrows flying in. Okay guys, let's keep going. It's weird when you see Romans fighting Romans, to me. Right, let's cut these guys off. Maybe so the general, I think it was 118, but maybe not. Maybe we'll. I'm sending some light infantry as well to help out. the main battle's around here, around his general, I think. Go round the battlefield a little bit, I think. Yeah, it's fun to get a bit of a rout thing going.
The enemy general is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it's beyond
Hitting
belief.
these guys. It's pretty much over, I think, for them. Getting our light troops to chase after this unit. Still got quite a few guys left, and unfortunately, so we haven't got any cavalry in this theatre, so we can't really take the best advantage of the enemy when they're defeated. I need to get some guys over from Carthage, I think. Carthaginian. Or Numidian guys. This guy's still standing, so we need to do that, that. Are we winning? I think we are, aren't we? Defeat seems certain. Don't really want to lose the general. Maybe we need to pull out. We're going to pull out because we don't want to lose the general. I think he's quite loyal, this guy. Got some missile cavalry coming along, some Tarentine cavalry. That's interesting, he's chasing my general, which is obviously a bad idea. So you can see that we might lose the general or something. Right, it's time for fast forward, because it's all over. Okay, good stuff. Still a unit at the top of the hill actually fighting. Fighting, running away, but not knowing where to go.
The enemies show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running
Well, it seems
from
to
our
take
men.
ages to try and capture Thessalonica, doesn't it? We're still on our way there. Hopefully this will clear out this group and we can take on the next army. We've had to be a little bit cunning, because I don't want to just throw troops away, because we've still got to try and hold these cities. There's no point in taking them and then we lose them. So we need to be a little bit careful. We've lost most of our light troops. Again, like, no, 2.5. We've nearly destroyed him. He's got one quarter left, but we lost 2.5. Okay, that's fine. We're on our way there. Thessalonica. We can see the city walls. We'll be in there soon. I really need a spy here as well, I think, to try and see what's coming down the road, because I can't believe that this is all that the Roman rebels have to offer us. There must be more troops around.
Victory!
Indeed. So it's gradually clearing out. Maybe we can use Scipio now.
Orders!
Might be able to.
Imperator!
Let's
Orders!
just amalgamate some of these units.
Orders!
Okay. Yeah, it was mainly the light troops we lost, wasn't it?
Imperator! Orders!
Well, these guys took a hell of a beating.
Orders! Imperator! Imperator! Sir!
I'd like to keep the units up to strength if I can. So what do we do? Do we go for him, or do we try and move this out? And attack here? I think we attack here.
Prepare for battle!
Oh no, oh no, no, no. I think this guy was in the way. Damn.
Forward.
That's really
Move
annoying.
completed, sir.
I mean, we might be able to do more
General.
because I
Sir.
think it's the
Sir. Imperator. General.
this is the problem. That's the problem. The rest is actually I think they can move.
General.
Boom. Yeah. But that means we need to besiege it. Which I think we're going to have to do. We're going to have to besiege it. There's no way around it.
Orders.
Maybe. See, I really want to give
General.
Scipio a chance.
General.
Excuse me.
Imperator. Move out. Merging armies. Sir. Prepare for battle.
Wow. Really? That's interesting. Can't afford to auto resolve this. 7 to 6. Well, let's go for this. Maybe we can give Scipio a glorious death on the battlefield. I think because he's up that peninsula there, we couldn't actually get our reinforcements to join in the battle. I think that's what the problem was. And we're going to have to besiege Thessalonica now. We're not going to be able to attack it this turn.
I am no friend to fear.
I don't think you're going to see much of these battles, to be honest.
Legionary cohort. First cohort.
So when I fight them, they're fine. I don't have any problem about the darkness. I think, as I said before, the way that the video renders, it's not particularly good.
Archer Waterman. Archer Waterman. Units! Units! Guard position! Units!
Kind of a balanced army, apart from the fact that we have no cavalry, which I keep saying, but it is a pain.
Stand and fight! Units! Group! Units! Loose formation! Units! Single
Never
line!
ever puts all of these guys into loose formation. It's obviously a glitch.
Legionary cohort. General! Move out! General!
Okay, so he's not on the top of the hill, which is good. I think he underestimates our ability here, to be honest. Yeah, it gives them more of a chance, I think, than they actually have. Okay, I think we're going to send Scipio. I mean, he didn't have much cavalry either, so maybe we'll send the cavalry, we'll send Scipio over here. Bring him here. Let's fast forward. It still says it's 50-50, but we're going to start hitting him soon. He's going to start hitting us soon. Yeah, we're getting hit quite badly here, actually. Heavy cavalry. Let's keep this going. Got some heavy cavalry around here, I didn't realise. just try to engage them now. And they'll continue to use our... These guys aren't going to last much longer actually. Okay, well the arrows are flying in now. Let's get Scipio to attack some of these guys. Gonna watch his counter-attack by his cavalry unit. We're going to try and use Scipio as much as possible. I'm sure we need to have a reserve, to be honest.
Destroy them!
Back. Maybe we're being a bit reckless with the general. Okay, I think things are going okay. I don't think we're in too much trouble here. Let's move the units back. The second line. Saying victory is almost certain, I think it's saying. Move these guys forward. Got a bit of a gap that's appeared in our centre. Cavalry's coming through it, unfortunately for us. Let's charge in. We're going to need to do that. Victory seems certain. That's a bit of worry. Let's move back. Charge. Are still flying. We need to get the missiles on these guys in the centre. So we've got about 90 odd heavy cavalry there we can throw in. Centre. Don't know, it's a lot of these guys saying defeat is like kind of, you know, victory seems likely. Guys to attack here. So it's getting dodgy. Try and cycle the charges with our generals, I think. Doesn't look too good actually. It's attacking the centre again. Need to hit these cavalry that he's got here in the rear. What's happening over here? Are we winning? Because if so, we can kind of roll down there. This doesn't look too good. Let's charge in. See if we can get a victory here on this flank, and then we can push down into the centre there. Our losses are mounting now. I'm a little bit worried that even if we take Thessalonica, we may not be able to hold it. A major influx of troops from Rome, from Italy. Wow. I think they're going to win. So we can do something over here. Release our troops. We're going to win here. I think we're going to leave him in. We'll see if we get any reduction in troops. Still got 37. 36. We need to really release these guys if we can. Happen faster. It's not really happened fast enough for us to relieve this line over here. Oh guys, maybe if we come back and then charge in, everyone basically attack here. These guys are going to come back. Get these guys to fly in, and if they can get a good charge in, they may be able to cause a... It says they're wavering.
Great gods be praised!
Yeah, let's go for
Enemy
it.
general is killed! Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts!
Now's the time to hit them. Good charge will do it. That wasn't really a particularly good charge, it was quite slow. Pull out, try to see if we can get a good charge. They must be tired, winded, tired. Now, do we throw the cavalry in? Throw the bowmen in? I don't think we do actually. We might need them to retreat, thinking longer term. So we get a charge in. Defeats. I mean, some of them are going, but not all of them. They're routing. Still quite a few guys here to fight. Let's bring them over. Everyone over this way. They're shaken. These guys, we can't afford the time to chase. We need to basically get after our enemy. Very tired. We need to roll up this group here if we can. That's a good charge actually. throw those guys in. Those guys there. Still got a lot of troops left. There's a general running away. I think, oh gosh, these guys are coming back. Hopefully these two generals can kill these anti-Signani. These guys will come down and attack in the rear. This is so close, this battle. Still got 70 of cavalry, god damn it. Are they all running? Exhausted. Okay, let's bring these cavalry back in. God, he's still got troops all over the place. Two units of heavy cavalry, god damn it. Let's see if he can have a glorious death. Supposed to be leaving the battlefield. I think we're going to lose this, but it's not going to be by much. I hadn't realised how many cav he still had. Quite a few. Running yet? They're not, are they? Victory seems certain. Let's get the general out there. I think maybe we'll give Scipio a death. He was a good general at one time, but he's completely disloyal at the moment. Not really worth saving. This guy is. We need him to away. Get these guys to run away, I think. Flying. Shaken, but they're not really. Wavering, they're not really going, are they? Trouble. He's still bringing in his cavalry now. I think Scipio's had it, which is a shame. We'll leave him in there. So it's 50-50. Triple the speed.
Your general
Scipio's
now
dead.
lies dead because of his foolishness.
That'll be it
His
now.
men will lose heart.
Well, it's a sad thing, but he was totally disloyal.
Roman army.
Well, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. We lost about 500 more than they did. We certainly broke the back of their resistance around Thessalonica, but we're not going to take it this turn. We don't have the siege machinery to do so. Hope this isn't a city too far. Hope we can still take Thessalonica and hold it. I'm not worried about. We will take it, I'm sure, but it's whether he's got armies that can come down the road and take it straight back off of us, and then that'll open up Greece. You see, that's the trouble. We've still got to push ahead along the western border.
Out of move, sir.
Still got this guy.
Orders.
So we're still pretty much in a good position to take this guy out.
Sir,
We've still got all of this. This can't move, but we've still got all of these guys. These are the guys that retreated. So we now have a garrison for the city, which is fine. Not particularly... Did you get any bad attributes by losing that battle? Not really, no. Disgraced. Ah. Lost an eagle. So he's not a particularly good guy to have charge of a battlefield.
Aye, Captain.
It's now our city, so we can move this ship. Where should we move it to?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh god, did we get caught? No, we didn't. Let's go around here.
Yes, Captain.
Ah, he's got something in there. That's Pergamon, is it? Pergamon Navy. Okay, that's fair enough. Gosh, Macedonian diplomat. I'm forgetting the Macedonia still exists. It's just up here, isn't it? We threw them out of Greece. Right, Thessalonica.
Sir!
Maybe we go for this guy again.
Prepare for battle.
Ah,
Victory!
that's interesting. He's gone all the way down here, so we're going to have to use this army, I think.
General!
This guy
Orders?
will have to besiege here.
Prepare for battle. Besieging settlements, sir.
Maintain
Settlement under
siege.
siege, sir.
That can do it. I think that army can take that out.
Sir. Imperator.
But we don't really want to leave. Well, I suppose we're going to have to. We're going to have to leave this behind and attack this guy.
Leaving the army. Engage the enemy.
Okay, let's take these guys out. Number them 72. So 72 is still not particularly brilliant, is it? And you can see we're not going to have much left here on this northern border. We need to send another legion over there, I think. And with the trouble with Rome being besieged by a possible Praetorian legion, rebel Praetorian legion, that's not going to be easy. It's maybe going to take at least 2, maybe 3 turns to get troops over there. Don't know. Maybe we'll take Thermos on the Western Isle and then stop.
Brave warriors! I have one.
Move these guys around, perhaps. The guys that are besieging Thermos.
Units, form up.
Okay, we need to start high. Always start high. Take the high ground. Only down on the plain. That's better. The archers look further forwards than we normally do. Wow, he might as well just charge in. We had a lot of light troops, didn't we, amongst these legions? They look stronger than they are, to be honest, but they're not as strong as you would think. The general up here. As we said, he's right up on the hill, so just as well we can move along the ridge. Let's fast forward this to get into position. Ah, the Aegean really is very blue, isn't it? These heavy troops. Wow, we don't want to go that far. Must be some more troops here, actually. Just hit the troops that we can see. Scout this out, because I'm sure he's got more troops here. His general's normally in the centre. He's probably got troops here. Well, actually firing us, I think they are. bowmen. Let's go. Hitting this unit here. Where are they? There should be a unit here.
Attack! Quickly!
Very quiet, so I'm just concentrating. I don't want to lose too many troops. I'm acutely aware that I'm in a little bit of a problem here, to be honest. I can try and use these guys first. These heavy troops with my missile troops. And let's charge in and get this anti-Signani moving about. So it's cav here, which is a bit of a pain. Squeeze through the gap, squeeze through the gap. Good lads. Let's just chase them off. Well, my anti-Signani are taking some of these Pilar that these guys are flying out towards us. He didn't last too long, did he? They're coming back now, which is a pain. Maybe we'll send the general down here and attack these guys. This don't seem to be having much effect on these guys at all. Just going to get these guys moving about if we can. No, don't charge into heavy troops, please. Thank you. Quick, getting quick before we get hit from them. Come on, guys. Charge. We're going to drive them off, really. Keep the slingers firing on these guys. And the bows on these guys. Possibility, seems certain. I'll try and pin down these cav if we can. Let's retreat with these guys. These guys in the back. Quite where he's going, to be honest, this cavalry unit. Okay, that's good. This is going to lose, which is good. Routing, let's get after those cavalry goes. They're probably chasing after them or something. Are we? Down here. She's after my... See, it's clever, the old... He's got his cavalry against my archers, which is obviously not good. Okay, well, this is all okay over here, we don't have a problem. need to try and help out over here. So these guys to join in over here, kill these cavalry off. So 32 of them left. These guys need to run this way. Oh, they're gone now. Fast forward. That was over. Okay, so we finally sort of cleared out the last few units that were around Thessalonica. We're going to have to try and move these guys back to garrison Pella if we can. But that was much harder. I thought that their troops weren't quite as good as they were. I mean, in terms of loss, we're winning the battles, but it's just in terms of losses, it's not so good.
The enemy army is in flight! Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield!
Done, aren't they? Yeah. Well, pretty countryside. Massive mountains here, of course. In this creek area. Right.
Oh, Rome will be amazed at such a victory!
I'm not going to like this. The loss is going to be quite heavy. Oh, and cohort and a half. And we've got 23 guys left, so that's fine. Good stuff. Okay, well I think we're going to have to consolidate a little bit more and maybe try and get a couple of legions over from Rome once we've dealt with the last revolt. Hopefully it's the last revolt around Rome. We get some more troops over here. I think we're able to build decent troops in Sparta at the end of this turn, I think. My memory serves me. I'll check that out actually before we end the episode. I think we can get legionaries and all kinds of decent troops in Sparta.
Victory!
So maybe we'll reinforce from Sparta. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think once we've got this built, I think we can Boeotian cavalry, Greek hippotoxotoi, Rhodian slingers. Heavy palace, they're pretty good. Greek archers, so we can produce decent troops actually, and we can maybe what will we be able to produce after that? Well, some kind of garrison, I think maybe afterwards. Actually, Greece is looking a lot happier. What I was saying is maybe we can only take this city of Thermos and then maybe move a legion round to hold these, because I think we're in trouble.
Move out, sir.
Yeah, maybe we need to move these guys back to the gosh, we've got a lot of losses actually.
Imperator.
Well, this is garrison, so maybe we'll move up to General Sextus, which is the guy who's just sitting there with his the Lithoboss parked on the side of a hillside. So Denta is still a good guy. He hasn't got his 5th star, but
sir,
yeah, we should be able to take that out, especially once we've got this. So we need to move these guys into here.
March! Merging
Could
armies.
even build a fort.
No more moves, sir.
We can build a fort.
Build fort.
Yeah, because this is going to be a long-term thing anyway. We're going to hold a line along here anyway, around this area, around this river crossings.
General.
Okay, much harder than I thought that was, taking that
Imperator.
city. I thought we were going to have a pretty easy run at it, and there's still a whole legion here that can come and counterattack. So maybe once we fought this, we'll garrison it. Although I actually see Apollonius and Dyrrachimus look so tempting. There's hardly anything there. Maybe we'll push on. We'll push on and we'll try and take these out, and we'll try and hold here. Yeah, I think that's what we're probably going to try and do. We'll try and reinforce from Sparta and also from Italy, mainland Italy, if we can. Well, this is worrying. Quite sure what.
Sir.
Maybe let's have a look, just to have a look, see what it is. Actually, it's like a allied army from Campania. Still pretty good. Look at the chevrons and the upgrades they've got. But it's not Praetorians. The basic level is not good, so let's withdraw from that. This guy we're actually going to disband. The reason for that is if he attacks him, this army will be forced to come out and fight, and we don't want that to happen. don't want that army to have to come out and fight. We're waiting for these guys to, sorry, these guys really on the ship
Ready to sail.
to come into
Aye, aye, Captain.
port of, what would that be? I think the port of Rome now. Yeah, anyway, I say this up here was a bit of a non-starter. We didn't manage to actually fight this, although we'll probably have to fight it when he attacks us in the next episode, next turn rather. Well, next episode it'll be, I think, because we're going to go back to Greece beginning of next episode, and we're going to fight this battle here and then keep pushing up, I think. Try and take Dyrrachium.
Sir.
We've still got a lot of movement left. We can maybe take Dyrrachium, although we don't have a Lithoboss here, I don't think.
Imperator. Orders.
Maybe we do, I don't know.
General.
No, we don't. So,
General.
right, okay, so it's going to take us a siege
Imperator.
to take this out, which is a turn, basically. Okay, thanks for your time watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. You can see the Roman Republic fighting back. We're doing a lot better, I think, in Greece. Slightly worrying the losses that we took here, but I think we can still hold. I think maybe we'll send this guy on a bit of a trek to see what's coming down the road.
Onward.
Nothing, although not very much, put it that way.
Onward.
Yeah, there's not very much that can worry us. That isn't going to cause us a problem. Yeah, so that's not going to be an issue for us. And here we've got quite a strong legion still to take out Thessalonica. Okay, thanks for your time watching. I'll be speaking to you very soon. Wednesday and Thursday are the days for Roma Surrectum. And be speaking to you very soon. Take care and bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.